evening. This is a TLC GW special report. I'm Natasha Voss, and I'm here outside of Trinity Lutheran Church once again for the trial of the century. Tonight, Lucifer will call his fifth witness, Judas. That's right, the disciple who betrayed Jesus. I see him right now in the parking lot. Let's see if he will share some insights on what he might say during the trial. Who is he talking to? It looks like Lucifer. Excuse me, Mr. Judas, can I have a few words with you?
It depends. How much you gonna pay me?
First of all, do you know Lucifer?
No. I was just asking that guy that was here for directions to where the trial is, because you got two buildings here. I didn't know where it was at.
But I have you on film exchanging money with him right here in the parking lot.
Oh, this? No, I was getting some change, to pay for parking here. What's that?
Well, this will be interesting. Let's follow him in.
All rise. Judge Pilate now residing. You may be seated.
Hey Lou, how come it seems every time I go over to USD, I burn my tongue and I get heartburn?
Oh, I don't know. It tastes fine to me.
Well, if you say so. Go ahead and call your next witness.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call one of Jesus' own disciples, Judas.
Wow, there was a lot of nice cars out in that parking lot. Let's see, where's the money? Oh yeah, I need to make some new friends. Oh, that looks like a Gucci purse. Excuse me, man. Would you like to be my friend? No. Oh, okay, good. Oh, is that a Rolex watch? Hey, how about you? Would you like to be my friend? That's a nice outfit you're wearing. I'm sure it's pretty expensive. You want to be my friend? How about you?
Judas, we don't have all night. Dancing with the Stars is on at 7.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a hug?
Oh, Jesus, it's so good to see you. I'm sorry this trial's not turning out the way it's, probably all for the best. And besides, I'm probably going to make a lot of money out of this. They're going to make a movie about me, and I'll probably get a book deal later. I'm going to see the money rolling in now. Ka-ching.
Well, what you are about to do quickly.
Judas, do not talk to Jesus. Place your hand on the Bible.
Ow, that's hot.
What's wrong?
Is that some kind of joke? That Bible's hot.
Guard, is the Bible hot?
No, Your Honor. It's actually quite normal.
Judas, put your hand on the Bible.
Oh, do I have to?
Now.
Ow!
Guard, what'd you do? Put the Bible in the oven?
I didn't do anything to the Bible.
Holy Spirit, would you please touch the Bible? Tell me if it's hot.
No, Your Honor.
Lucifer, would you like to touch the Bible?
No. I'm good, thanks. Why don't you touch it?
Forget the Bible. Judas, come sit down.
Thank you for coming here today. Could you please state your name and tell me the relationship you had with the defendant?
Yes, my name is Judas Iscariot. I am, or at least I was, one of Jesus' disciples.
And what exactly is a disciple?
A disciple is one who follows every word and every move of a master.
And how did you become a disciple of the defendant?
Well, I had just finished one of my get-rich-quick schemes that didn't work out. So I was looking for something new, something fresh, that I could make lots of money when this Jesus came into the scene. The crowd loved him, they followed his every word, He said then he started to do some magic. I knew this Jesus could be a good deal for me.
Oh, really? So who picked who?
Well, I know how to work the system. I started hanging around Jesus every day. I would be the first one to say, "Hi, Jesus," and the last one to leave. I tried to brown-nose Jesus by taking care of his every need. I am pretty good with money. Then Jesus decided to pick 12 leaders. And naturally, I was picked. I do this all the time.
So did Jesus ever figure out what you were up to?
Well, as far as I could tell, no. I thought with Jesus' gift of public speaking and all those magic tricks, he was destined for big things. Finally, I had hit the jackpot. Jesus was going places. I thought in no time he would overtake the Jews and the Romans, and he would be the perfect king, and I would be right there to collect in on all his doings.
Well, weren't you the treasurer of the group anyways?
Well, yes, of course. I convinced Jesus to let me handle the money and not Matthew, who was that evil tax collector. It was perfect. No one likes a tax collector. They are professional cheaters.
And how did the group get money?
Well, Jesus was doing all those magic tricks of feeding thousands of people out of almost nothing, healing people, raising people from the dead, even removing so-called demons.
Oh yeah, there's no such thing as those.
Right. Yeah, the people ate it up. They started to give us food, things, and especially money. And since we were on the road, we didn't need much, so I would sell the leftover food we didn't eat or the things we didn't need. Boy, we were sitting financially pretty. I was ready to buy an army so we could take over the world. But Jesus would ruin my plans and wouldn't give the money away to the poor. Jesus wasn't interested in taking over the world. He wanted people's hearts and their minds, not their votes. Money and power wasn't important to him. He was talking crazy that his kingdom was not of this world. Plus, he wouldn't teach us his tricks. I would try to do his tricks, but I would fail. This is when I started to realize I would have to take matters into my own hands so I could watch over the fortune.
So what finally did it in for you?
Well, we were at some friend's house, and one of the sisters, I think her name was Mary, she got up and started to anoint Jesus' feet with some very expensive perfume. Well, I objected, got very upset with him, and even tried to rebuke Jesus, telling him that we could use that perfume to give more to the poor by selling it. I would later, of course, take mine from the top, and everything I sold, and keep it for myself. It was only right.
Well, of course it was. How did he take it?
Well, like he always does, thinking of others. First, he said we needed to take care of the poor. Then he said that we would always have the poor among us, but that we wouldn't always have him. That was it, the last straw. I was done. After 3 years of sleeping on dirt and not building an army, I realized that Jesus was going nowhere. It was time to take matters into my own hands.
Judas, do you think that the defendant is a god?
Oh, no. Jesus, he's a con artist like myself.
Your Honor, I'm finished with Judas.
Holy Spirit, it is now your turn with the...
Thank you. Judas, I see you have an obsession with money. What's the big deal with all that?
Your Honor, money makes the world go around and breaks a lot of people.
Holy Spirit, this better be good. Remember who writes your paychecks.
Your Honor, I'm not getting paid. I don't need money. Judas, you associate Jesus with money. Did Jesus ever tell you that you were going to make lots of money with him or take over the government?
I think about it, no.
So you saw an opportunity to exploit Jesus, and as he was helping and teaching others.
Yes, and Jesus, I'm sure, was exploiting others.
How so?
Well, he was telling us to forgive everyone who had done us wrong and love one another. He was pretending to heal others and making everyone happy.
3 years is a long time for a con artist to stay with one person. How come you stayed so long?
Well, believe it or not, those 3 years were the happiest times of my life. It was like Jesus actually believed what he was saying and doing. You know, most con artists after an event would gloat over how they tricked people with his fellow associates and other con artists, and they would be kind of miserable afterwards, after receiving all the money or the glory. Jesus was different. He was the same all day long. He never changed his demeanor.
How different?
Well, he actually cared for all of us disciples and all the people who came to him for help. All the leaders hated him, but the people loved him. It's like Jesus wasn't from this world. He was never meant for this world, which is our pride and our love for money.
Now that you've betrayed Jesus, do you think your life will be better?
Strong words. You know, no. This guilt's killing me. I know I betrayed an innocent man, and I was lost. Jesus made me part of his family, and now the family's no more. We have all scattered. Money does not bring happiness or peace. However, I am addicted to money. I was so wrong to listen to you back then. And actually having a wonderful time with Jesus, and you used money to get inside my head and my heart. You know, you are a better con artist than I am. Jesus is the true God. He is too good for this world. Jesus is too good for me. I am so ashamed of myself. I don't want your blood money. Take it.